Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raggedy Pack. We're watching Game of Thrones,
Whoa.
which we haven't watched since we were binging House of the Dragon. I think we might have watched one episode while we were doing that.
Yeah.
So,
This is weird. I feel like I just download all the information like Bran.
oh, okay.
Oh.
Last episode, God knows when that was. Igly expressed his support for the High Sparrow and then quickly retracted it because he realized he's an idiot. We also learned that Sandor is alive and he's going on a headhunting mission because Winston got hung. And then we went to River Run. We saw the Blackfish at River Run.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie and Bronn are teaching the boys, the Walder Frey boys, how to dig a trench. And then Jon is off on side quests in the north trying to recruit some friends. Yep. So, good episode. Thoughts, Igly?
I mean,
don't blend your House of the Dragon ones together.
Yes, so I really hate the anyway. So I think I spoke a lot about Arya being ambushed. That's something you didn't mention, but that shit's still crazy. I see the episode title here, so interesting. I'm just paying attention to that. I'm not going to comment any further. And yeah, I don't think I have anything further to add. I think maybe regarding the Hound a little bit more. I know I talked about him a lot in the post discussion for last episode, so I'll keep it relatively short. I don't know. I feel like a character like the Hound, he's given the bad things he's done throughout his life and the type of show this is, he's just kind of doomed to like have a unhappy end. And this is like just while this wasn't a direct connection to his past, this is just a further reminder that he's not allowed to have a easy way out, a peaceful life. And that's just sad.
Yeah. The Lord of Light has bigger plans for bro.
Okay. By just sending his men over there, like, okay, well, the reason why the Brotherhood...
brother. You are simply mistaken. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
The Brotherhood without banners just got sent over. Oh, let's F up these like innocent people just kind of just chilling. Yeah. Just because they support different gods than us.
Those guys are members of the Brotherhood without banners for show. You're so right.
I didn't see banners.
Your hate for the Lord of Light is so...
I saw no banners, so I can assume. Honestly,
Corey,
send
do you have any thoughts?
No.
All right. Before we get into this reaction, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss when these uploads go live. House of the Dragon is happening right now as well, so Sundays just suck for us. No, I'm kidding. It's actually our favorite
best day of the week.
We have a 4 weeks early access on our Patreon for Game of Thrones. Check that out. The full links for Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, everything else on the channel is over there as well. Link for that is down below. There's also a link to join our free Discord and links to all of our social media. So check all those out. Let's get into this reaction.
Let's do it.
My child, King. Hush.
What?
Listen to the gods, for you they sing.
Oh, okay, it's a play. Okay. I was like, who is this character?
Lady Crane is so good.
Child, your wars are won.
You thought it was Cersei.
The wolves are buried, and the false stag done.
The wolves are still out there.
And my brother, the imp, who killed his own kin.
Dub?
Born amongst lions, I'll curse from within. I will slay him, I swear. With noose or with knife. Though it take me a fortnight, a moon,
hey, yo.
or my life.
So, does she still have a hit on her? How's that work?
Also, according to our comments, they want us to answer your questions because the awkward silence is too cringe. So,
okay,
you gotta
shut up, bitch.
You gotta figure it out yourself.
You don't answer, but you just tell me to shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Oh, was that Tywin and Tyrion?
Mm-hmm.
Oh? Who could that be? Oh, it's no one.
You're good at that. Where did you learn?
I've always liked bad men, and they've always liked me.
They'd come home, wherever home was that night, stinking of some perfume. So we'd fight, and I'd put a hole in them. And then
Oh.
I'd feel terrible. So I'd patch them up.
That's
I
not
got good at
toxic.
patching them up.
You and
And you're
Blake.
putting holes in them.
And that.
What happened to the actress? The one who wanted you dead?
She'll have a hard time finding work as an actress after what I did to her face.
Oh.
I never did learn to cook. The company's moving on to Pentos soon. You should come with us.
I can't.
Got a feeling you'd be good at this sort of work. And besides, we need a new actress.
Ooh.
Yeah, to play
I don't think I
Sansa.
could remember all of the lines.
Come
Never
with
gonna
us.
believe this.
What's left for you here?
It could be a way out.
You wouldn't be safe. Not while she's looking for me.
Who?
No.
No one.
She doesn't have a name.
Where will you go?
Essos is east, and Westeros is west. But what's west of Westeros?
Ooh.
I don't know.
What lies
Nobody
beyond?
does.
The edge of the world, maybe.
I'd like to see that.
Gonna fall off?
The world is flat.
That's interesting. Okay, new goal.
What's that?
Milk of the poppy.
I don't want any.
We can't be drugged up here.
Sleep is the only way you will heal.
It's dangerous.
Trust me. If my soup didn't kill you, nothing will.
Yeah, it's been a long time she's had a good night's sleep.
I was a famous kisser. You lads know how to kiss proper?
What?
You put your left hand on the back of the lady's head. Right hand holds the small of the lady's back, like so. Very romantic.
He's studying.
Take your middle finger and you jam it right up her bunghole. So close. Oh, it smells like to me.
Huh?
Bro.
You go, oh, boy. You.
That's crazy, dude.
Got off on that, did
Yo,
you?
yo, yo. Do it to him.
One-handed is crazy.
Right in the bunghole. Smells like to me.
There's the other one.
You.
Those are your last words. You, come on, you can do better. Your shit are dying, you know that.
Damn. We're so back. So just some bandits, not the Brotherhood without banners. My fault.
So quick to blame the Lord of Light. Look at the work we're doing, brother. Bringing a whole city together.
Yeah?
But you want to bitch and moan.
Call that a successful gambit, would you?
Sounds like you're doing a
agree.
bitch and moaner right now.
Huh?
He's come back to life.
You made a pact with fanatics.
I did, and it worked.
If you shaved your beard with a straight razor, you'd say the razor worked. That doesn't mean it won't cut your throat.
Oh, so true?
Spoken like a man who has never had to shave. I'm going to miss you.
I know.
I hope you're right about this expedition of yours.
If I don't return, you'll know I was wrong. We need friends in Westeros, and we need ships.
Most of all, we need our queen.
They're coming, just wait.
I'll walk the rest of the way myself. I can't go off on a secret mission in the company of the most famous dwarf in the city.
Damn. Come back safe, you hear?
The most famous dwarf in the world.
Yeah,
Oh, man,
get it
they're-
right.
They were best friends.
Your Grace, several members of the Faith Militant have been permitted entry to the Red Keep.
Have been permitted.
By who?
They demand to see you, Your Grace.
Who permitted them inside the Red Keep?
Your son. We're gonna have a little reunion with the Lancel. Oh, there we
he
go.
is.
Your Grace, His Holiness the High Septon wishes to speak with you at the Great Sept of Baelor.
His Holiness the High Septon is welcome to see me here, in the Red Keep.
The High Septon commands you.
Commands.
Are you sure you want to refuse him? If you refuse to come of your own free will,
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, y'all want to mess with him?
Move aside, sir.
Move aside, sir.
Order your man to step aside or there will be violence.
There'll be a lot of violence, but who's gonna win?
I choose violence.
You're so brave. Sick weapon, though. Chokeslam? Oh!
That sounded like it hurt you, Igley.
That's crazy.
Oh, his
Oh,
finger
he's twitching. That's crazy.
That's what we call
Anyone else?
FAFO.
Please tell His Royal Holiness he's always welcome to visit.
That's a lot of red tents.
Every now and then they make me like Cersei.
Looks like a siege, my lady.
You have a keen military
Oh,
mind,
shit.
Pod.
Oh shit. Oh shit, we're gonna have a reunion.
My name is Brienne of Tarth. Please inform Sir Jaime Lannister I've come to speak with him. Tell him I have his sword.
We
I just
kept our
saw the
oath.
scene on YouTube and wanted to send it, but then I realized we hadn't gotten there yet.
No! Pod!
Getting a bit old to be a squire, aren't we?
That's crazy. Hazen.
Podrick.
They in there?
I didn't think about this reunion.
You think they're
Okay.
No. I her. You her, wouldn't you?
I'm her squire.
Oh. Well, he'd her, that's for sure. And she'd him, don't you think? The way she looks at him, the way all women look at him is frankly irritating. I preferred working with a little brother on that account. Come on. You're the one with the magic.
Dude!
Shown it to her by now.
It's just a spectrum, bro.
She's training me to fight.
Then how come an old like me can still sneak up and murder you?
That's a different sort of fighting.
Now that's the truth, isn't it?
You got dead silence,
You
bro.
wanna
It's
learn
not
that sort of
fair.
fighting? You see how your feet are about a yard apart?
Ah, he fell for it.
Number one, assume everyone wants to hit you, because they do, Pod. Everyone wants to hit a squire. Do it again.
That's an important lesson.
I just assumed Sansa was dead.
Why would you assume that?
In my experience, girls like her don't live very long.
Telling you, man,
I
endurance.
don't think you know many girls like her. Let me try to persuade the Blackfish to give up the castle.
Why would he abandon his ancestral home?
Because you'll allow him to lead the Tully forces safely north.
Oh. Okay.
Have you ever met the Blackfish?
No,
He's even more stubborn than you are.
I need your word. If I
Please.
persuade him to abandon the castle, you'll grant us safe passage north.
You have my word.
The phrase might not agree with that.
You have until night.
Who cares?
Well, what if they act out a line?
We put down.
Oh man, they're bitches. Oh, I know. Keep that.
It's yours.
You've earned it.
It will always be yours.
Why are we having a Joffrey's?
Should I fail to persuade the Blackfish to surrender, and if you attack the castle, honor compels me to fight for Sansa's kin,
Oh.
Of course it does.
to fight you.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Let's hope. That's tough.
Riverrun cannot stand against the Lannisters and the Freys.
We can stand longer than your one-handed friend thinks we can.
He's not my friend.
No?
He sent me to find Sansa to help her as Catelyn wanted. He gave me this sword to protect her. That is what I have done, and I will continue to do until the day I die.
Listen to her. It's not worth dying over this castle. F up the Boltons, then come back for it.
She's exactly like her mother.
Respect that.
I don't have enough men to help her take Winterfell.
You have more than she does.
You don't have enough men
She
to keep
wants
this
her home
castle.
back, I understand that, but this is my home. And if Jaime Lannister wants it, he can bloody well take it the way everyone else does.
Odd.
That's tough. We're gonna have to fight
Find the
Jaime.
Maester. We need to get a raven north to Sansa.
What should I write?
I failed.
Tell her I failed.
Where are you going?
To stand by my son.
Your place is in the gallery, with the other ladies of the court.
Okay, uncle. Damn, no one wants to stand by her.
I don't know if it's her necessarily.
The Crown has decided that from this day forward, trial by combat will be forbidden throughout the Seven Kingdoms.
Huh?
Cersei Lannister and Loras Tyrell will stand trial before 7 septons as it was in the earliest days of the faith. 7 blessings to all.
It's a wild amendment. Tyrion would be devastated.
Yeah, like, it's helped out Tyrion, but it's also effed us over with Oberyn. But the idea, oh, I'm stronger than you, so I can't be wrong, or the person fighting in my place.
Old rumor you told me about. My little birds investigated.
Your little birds.
Is it just a rumor or something more?
More.
Much more.
About the sparrow?
Huh.
What could he mean?
Why don't either of you ever drink?
And Salid never drink.
Why not?
Rules.
And who made these rules? Your former masters? Those miserable old shits
Oh, that got him
didn't want
thinking.
you to be human. Have a drink with me.
Pound that shit away.
Here's to our queen. Anyone not drinking is disrespecting our queen.
Got him there.
That's how you get him.
To Daenerys Stormborn, mother of dragons, breaker of chains. Long may she reign.
I feel like I feel like Grey Worm's cup is a little bit extra full. I don't know.
One day, after our queen has taken the Seven Kingdoms, I'd like to have my own vineyard.
Ooh.
Make my own wine. The imp's delight. Only my close friends could drink it.
That's sick.
Tell me a joke, Miss Sandy of Nuth.
I do not know any jokes.
Grey Worm. Right. 3 lords walk into a tavern. A Stark, a Martell, and a Lannister. They order ale. Each of them finds a fly in his cup. The Lannister, outraged, shoves the cup aside and demands another. The Martell plucks the fly out and swallows it whole. The Stark reaches into his cup, pulls out the fly and shouts, "Spit it out, you wee shit! Spit it out!"
Okay.
Sunday, do you like the wine?
I do.
Tell a joke.
2 translators are on a sinking ship. The first says, "Do you know how to swim?" The second says, "No, but I can shout for help in 19 languages."
Okay. That's a good first attempt.
That is the worst joke I ever heard.
You don't even know what a joke is.
I'm soldier all my life. You think I never hear joke?
You lied to us.
Been holding out.
Yeah.
I make joke.
A big joke. I like this little trio. Oh, you got it laughing.
I once walked into a brothel with a honeycomb and a jackass. The madam says...
Oh.
The Rizworm, baby.
Man. Don't let the good times end.
Here's those boats you were talking about, Iggly.
Got any wildfire? Probably no. Dragon, though?
You have a child now, I've heard. You're a potent man. A son I've never met.
Potent is an interesting word.
A wife that I haven't seen since our first night together. You should be with them both. I can arrange that, you realize. Choose her for your boy. Knights to train him to fight and to ride.
Tell him turncoat?
When he comes of age, he'll have a keep of his own. Imagine yourself a decent person. You understand, on some level, you understand. You're an evil man. I'll leave the judgments to
I think he knows, though.
Oh, that is convenient for you. You're a fine-looking fella. Aren't you?
You gotta recognize.
Your golden armor. I want to know, I truly do. How do you live with yourself? How do you tell yourself You're decent. After everything that you've done.
Damn.
I was your sister's prisoner once. She hit me on the head with a rock, if I remember correctly.
The love she had for her children
was a little awed by it. Reminded me of my sister.
I see.
Your sister was a strong... Don't talk about Cat. I'll talk about whomever I want. She loved her children, I suppose. All mothers do, but Catelyn and Cersei, there's a fierceness you don't often see. They'd do anything to protect their babies.
True.
Start a war, burn cities to ash, free their worst enemies. The things we do for love.
Huh?
I love Cersei. And to get back to her, I have to take Riverrun. I'll send for your baby boy. And I'll launch him into Riverrun with a catapult.
A catapult is crazy.
It's my favorite character.
Doesn't matter to me. The people in the castle don't matter to me. Only Cersei. And if I have to slaughter every Tully who ever lived to get back to her,
Don't do that.
that's what I'll do.
So Jamie stock's going a little bit down.
Just a bit?
Just a little bit.
You're such a bitch.
I mean, a lot.
Who goes there? Edmure Tully, son
Oh,
of Hoster
shit.
Tully, and the rightful lord of Riverrun. I demand entry.
Don't pull
let
a
him in.
Theon.
Why do you think the people who murdered his king at the Red Wedding would decide to let him come home? Because it's a trap, you idiot.
He's so smart.
Don't let him in.
He's my lord, my lord. I've sworn to serve the Lord of Riverrun and obey his commands.
You're not obeying Edmure's commands.
I demand entry.
He demands
My
entry.
lord has given an order.
With a knife to his throat. That is not a valid order.
Lower the drawbridge and open the gate for Lord
Aye, sir.
Oh, y'all gotta take out yourselves.
Surrender Riverrun.
You are not lord of this castle, my lord.
Brienne, where are you at? Get out of here before it's too late.
You're wrong. We've just surrendered our most valuable prisoner.
It was going so well before, yeah?
Command all the forces within the castle to lay down their arms. Open the gates.
My lord.
Your lord has given a command.
Yeah, your lord is given a command.
And go north, yeah? We'll give amnesty, whatever the goddamn term is. That's what we're doing, right? Y'all are gonna let yourselves die like this? You just open the front door for him? I don't give a damn if he's your lord. What the hell? This is ass. And what world do you say? Yeah, this sounds like a good idea.
Find the Blackfish. Put him in irons and hand him over to the Freys.
I bet you he's regretting not listening to Brienne now. Oh, escape passage?
Come with us. I've run before. In the Red Wedding, I'm not running again. This is my family home.
Your family is in the north. Don't die for pride when you can fight for your blood.
You'll serve Sansa far better than I ever could.
We need bodies. It's not. We just need people, man. Come on.
Go on, now. I haven't had a proper sword fight in years.
There's so much sword fighting you could do in the north. Holy shit, come on.
Welcome to dumb shit number 2.
I really don't want to leave home.
We found the Blackfish, my lord. Good.
Bring him to me.
He died, fighting my lord.
Crazy. You better hush your damn mouth. Keep your damn mouth shut or you're going to the top 5 for the bottom list.
Hey. Yeah, the Blackfish coming back for 2 episodes just to do that really pissed me off.
No, that's there's stubbornness and then there's whatever the hell that was.
Yeah.
We just call that bad writing.
Okay, so things are going so great right now.
This is fine.
This is fine. They're hitting the ziggurat.
I was wrong, I admit it.
That changes nothing.
The Unsullied could mount a defense off the beachhead if the slavers'
No more
forces...
talking from you. Your talking gave us this.
We wait for them to come to us, and we fight them.
We got supplies? Oh. This bitch might come down. What was our reaction? What? Oh, was that the dragon landing?
Yeah.
Oh, you had us worried for a second. Okay, smoke those ships.
I want you to choke on some Brotherhood of Banners, Brotherhood without whatever. I want to choke you to choke on their schlong real quick for me, bro.
Okay. What's this? Huh? Oh, my fault.
Clegane, the f you doing here? Chasing them? You?
Hanging them.
Any particular reason?
They're our men. Or they were.
Okay. This is a technicality.
Listen, you idiot!
Why do you want them?
Same reason. I was helping build it. They killed a friend of mine.
You've got friends?
Not anymore. Killed you once before, Dundarian. Happy to do it again. Drop that arrow, you bloody girl. Tougher girls than you've tried to kill me.
True.
So true.
You can have one of them.
Oh, one. The one with the yellow cloak.
2.
You drive a tough arc.
No.
No?
We don't butchers. We hang them.
Hanging?
That's
All over
boring.
in an instant. Where's the punishment in that?
They die.
They all bloody die. Except this one here.
You smiled
Only
at
got
that.
one of them.
No. We gave you 2 of the 3 out of respect for your loss. That's generous.
So if we get one, can we do more to them?
There was a time I would have killed all 7 of you just to get these 3.
You're getting old, Clegane.
He's not.
Please don't.
Did you say that to Winston?
Bro hasn't even finished dying.
Yo, is this my size?
It's got an armor upgrade.
Got anything to eat?
That's crazy. I mean, you do the same thing in like a RPG. You just loot their bodies.
Eat every chicken in this room.
I prefer chicken.
I don't know what that is.
You want to join us? We could use you.
Oh god.
Joining. Didn't work out for me.
The Lord of Light is keeping Beric alive for a reason. He gave a failed drunk priest the power to bring him back for a reason. We are part of something larger than ourselves.
Reach.
Cold winds are rising in the north.
And you're going
True.
to go stop them.
Oh, we're just reaching for a piss?
need good
Okay,
men to
we
help
saw
us.
us.
Last time you saw me, you wanted to execute me.
The Lord of Light gave you the power to defeat me.
That's it?
I beat you because I'm better than you, Beric.
Good and bad, young and old. The things we're fighting will destroy them all alike. You can still help a lot more than you've harmed, Clegane. It's not too late for you.
Yeah.
This is me trying to convince Iggly to join the Lord of Light for 6.5 seasons.
They're going for the emotional appeal right now. Twice they've done this after
well.
failing for 5 seasons.
Maybe you're just a silly goose.
No one? Pig?
Pig?
What's that? Huh?
Lady Crane?
Oh, you gotta get out. A
If you'd have
mark's a
done your
mark.
job, she would have died painlessly. The many-faced god was promised a name. He must always receive what is his. You can't change that. I can't change that. No one can. And now he's been promised another name.
Yeah, get out. Water? No, that hurts.
She's on that milk of the poppy high right now.
Slide? Oh, good choice. Jump? Okay.
What the?
I
You're
just
not
knew.
meeting the allegations, bro.
Oh no, watch out. Slip and fall. No, watch out. Okay. Where could she have gone? Oh shit. From the top rope.
Nowhere.
Reminds me of playing Assassin's Creed.
Dude, she's enjoying this. It's like I haven't had a challenge like this in years. Oh.
My cabbages!
It's a lot more than cabbages. Holy shit.
This is some John Wick type shit.
Yeah. Damn. All that produce wasted.
Here she comes. It follows.
Throw an orange at her.
What is this, Fruit Ninja?
The citrus will slow down. Oh, we're leaving a blood trail now. Getting chills, man. Don't let this happen. Okay, we're just doing this on purpose now. We're just purposely baiting her. It's dark. Okay, ambush. Terrible place for an ambush.
It will all be over soon. On your knees or on your feet.
What do we say to the god of death? Oh.
Haven't we been through this already? That won't help you.
No eyes. Jack is like, yo, it's getting late, where's she at? Oh god, wait. Wait.
New
You
face.
told her to kill me.
Okay. I couldn't tell. The face has been delivered.
Yes. But here you are. And there she is. Finally, a girl is no one.
A girl is Arya Stark of Winterfell. And I'm going home.
Let's go. Gives a smile. So the debt's been repaid. We're good. Even Stevens
can pay for life.
Yeah. Unfortunate for Lady Crane.
Yeah. I'm curious. Did you see in the background during that Lady Crane scene, like it shows behind her? It's like blurred out, but she's standing there at that point in disguise. Just very blurry.
I did not see. Like when she was like grabbing the potion.
Blur.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy. I did not see that. Well, I'm my bad. I'm scribbling.
Pretty good. They had fun killing people off screen this episode. First, the Blackfish
Sure did.
went on his own terms. He said, "I want to die at home. I want to die in the north." And then, do we know her name, or are we just calling her No One?
No One.
Her name is it's like the Waif or something.
The Waif.
WAIF. Waif.
Well,
that's the character's name, but she never had.
I like that death, like off screen, because the candle goes out. Obviously, Arya has trained for this, being blind for the amount of time that she was. And then you get like that moment of suspense when Jaqen is heading down there. You see the blood trail. You don't know whose face it's going to be. And even when it shows you the face, like you can't really tell.
Yeah, I can't idea. Yeah. That was really well done. Dude. Arya Stark. The girl who challenged the god of death. The faceless god. and stole from him. That's just crazy. Amazing. I really going to something she was saying earlier, talking about like sailing west to see what lies beyond. I don't know if that was like her talking about, okay, I gotta get out of here. Something's chasing me. We're not doing that anymore. We're going home now. Was her last declaration. But I thought it was interesting because we had that, and also the conversation with Tyrion, saying how he wants to open up a vineyard and make wine. Vineyard, whatever. Vineyard. So that was a nice little parallel. There are like some really good parallels this episode, and some dog shit scenes. So I'm glad it's just not me, and you voiced your distaste for like how Riverrun is handled by Blackfish, because we could have been good. We could have been riding up north instead of dying for a castle. I mean, granted, I don't know if Brienne would have been able to convince everybody, because like the conversation was just with Blackfish. It's not confirmed that everyone else would have followed suit, but still, dying out of stubbornness is kind of dumb. Maybe at that point you could argue that he bought them time to get away, Pod and Brienne, but it was a lot of stubbornness. So that shit was kind of lame. We also saw Jaime kind of saying what everybody already knew, but like it's like the first time he said this to someone outside of his fam. Like he doesn't care to hide it anymore. That's like the new level up for his character. He's gonna like unapologetically say he'll fight and die for Cersei, and it doesn't matter like how many people are in the way of that. That's cool. It kind of sucks that it's he's on the opposite side. Kind of is Cersei worth it?
I mean, in my opinion, no, but I'm not Jaime Lannister, so.
I'm not. I don't have a square jaw.
Yeah, Blake, is it worth it?
Blake, is it worth it? Or do you need some gold armor too to like fully get in character? Should we dress you up?
Dude, I will never cosplay as Jaime Lannister. That'll never happen.
The armor goes hard though.
The armor does go hard, and thankfully I don't have a sister, so I guess I might be able to get away with it.
So yeah, this episode Brienne stalks up, Jaime stalks way down.
Are you ever going to stop blindly hating the Lord of Light, or is this just like a bit at this point?
Okay, so like I've said a lot of regarding the Lord of Light. There's a lot I disagree with.
But you agree
there's
with
a lot. There's a lot I'll continue to disagree with. But if we're looking at this objectively, and the Lord of Light, his followers, that whole prophecy shit. If the Lord of Light is our best chance for the realm to survive and not meet its end against the army of the dead, then objectively that's like the best way to go.
But the High Sparrow.
And listen, you want me to start yapping about that shit again? No. Or do you want to hear me yap about the Lord of Light? I can only do one or other without this hitting like an hour long. So can I continue?
Brother, go ahead. Of course.
Thanks. It's if it reaches a point where like the Lord of Light, their followers, the sins that they commit, it's all means to justify an end because it keeps everyone living. Yeah, I mean, I guess I support the Lord of Light on that in that regards. If it means everyone else dies unless I don't support this guy, then like what do you want me to do? I have a bullet against my dome right now. But like, can I accept what he's doing? I can't in good faith, like at least with some of his followers, I can't. The God himself has not appeared and talked directly to me. But like the way some of his followers. Okay, we're gonna change subjects since Blake wants to insist on hearing about the High Sparrow so goddamn much. So I was never gonna tell the story. But following immediately after I edited the High Sparrow discussion with Marjorie episode, I went to a Chili's, right, with the fam.
Yeah.
And like as I'm eating my fajitas at Chili's, I'm thinking about the words that is like he was saying like about all this excess waste and bullshit like that.
Did you clean your plate?
Like I cleaned my goddamn plate because I got to go container and then I ate the rest for the next day. But like I felt disgusting for eating that much food because it's been the first time I've been out like in a little bit. There's wisdom in some of the things he's speaking, but I kind of want the man dead too. So that's where I'm at with that. The execution is again. I've probably said this a lot of times now. The execution of what he's doing is absolute dog shit. The only silver lining regarding it is that it's Cersei like sowing the seeds of her own downfall by upholding that, like bringing that man into power. But yeah, anyway, Lord of Light, if there's two ways to get me on his side, is bring my boy back from the dead and also bringing Sandor Clegane into the fold. And that seems like what it's alluding to with the little conversation the Brotherhood without Banners had with him at the end. It's like, oh, it's kind of a cope. Beric saying the Lord of Light let you smoke my ass that day for a reason, you know. Theming wise, it fits. I believe I said that last episode. Like he's literally been branded by Flame. The Flame, another like tie-in for the Lord of Light. Does that mean Gregor was a follower? He was introducing his brother to the Lord of Light's Flame. Any ruling on that, Blake? Or is it the Lord works in mysterious ways?
The Lord works in mysterious ways, brother.
Okay. We're tying threads that like don't exist just for the sake of bolstering an argument.
Bolstering the argument.
Yeah, dude, why are you copying me? I also thought same. I thought Beric was kind of like plagiarizing me when he was talking about like how the Hound is meant for fighting, is not allowed to like have peace. Before obviously he introduced like some new material there, but he was kind of copying me. Also that Arya and No Name scene where they're running and Arya hits a slide and
that was outrageous. I mean,
that's just okay.
That's just the work Corey and I have done to defend your credibility, to defend the channel's credibility, and you pull that out of your ass and undid 6 seasons worth of work in 15 seconds.
Okay, one. It's a 50-50.
The real ones will know. The real ones will know, but
the real ones are the only ones that listen to me yap at this point. Okay.
True.
Okay, but one. I hit the 50-50 twice. 2, that's like a video game, like hit the action command ass moment. Like it's just a sequence, you know. One person has to hit the slide. I said, oh yo, I thought it would be a little bit difficult on some stairs, but Arya just owned that shit. And I was like, okay, if Arya hits a slide, No Name has to hit the jump. Why would you not hit the jump? It's just that shit was funny though when you reacted to me calling it.
Yeah, I mean, that was funny to me too, but I was just like, that was outrageous. I could not believe that you just ripped that off back to back.
Kind of bummed out about the no trial by combat, but it doesn't give Cersei a way out now. So, but we benefited from it in the time that's been upheld. So we're just gonna roll with it, I guess. That's gonna make things interesting for when the trial comes out. The little birds that have been acquired by another party, what the information they find out, I can only assume it's about the High Sparrow, some blackmail on his ass or some shit. We got to see more of that. It was fun. The reunion, okay, up until like the shit with Jaime at the end, which I was not a fan of. The reunion between him and Brienne was really nice to see. The concept of them kind of being on opposite sides of each other, despite internally caring about having some amount of care for each other, and also the reunion with Pod and Bronn was pretty sick. The hazing was cool. Can I say P? Can I see the P word?
The P word?
Which
P
one?
word? I'm just not gonna say it, but that line was hella funny. I think there's one last thing. I'm just scrumming through my notes. The comparison that Jaime had regarding Cat and Cersei was actually pretty interesting, because it's not something I've ever thought of before. But I mean, he was kind of like correct about that. The love the two had for their kids, that they like actively kind of threw this realm into war, was, I mean, it's true, yeah? You can't deny that. They had their parts to play in this. Whether that means Cersei meets the same end as Cat, Jaime might be dooming himself, setting up some red flags. But it was an interesting conversation, considering Edmure is Cat's sister. But yeah, that was mildly interesting. I think that's it.
I'll go on a small rant real quick before we get to the favorite scene, Corey, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
We'll talk about this more as we get through the latter parts of the show, but my main beef with the Blackfish scene is kind of, I gotta tread lightly. It's just like you bring the character back for no reason. And it's one of those moments where, like, Brienne says, she delivers that line, your family is up north.
Mm-hmm.
Your family needs you.
Yeah.
This guy is driven by family. That's his whole character from the first, I guess, season and a half that he's in. And he's not there at the Red Wedding. He goes to take a leak. You have a chance to redeem yourself, right, to fight for your family, to fight for your kin. The last one. I mean, Edmure's there, sure, but Sansa's fighting the good fight. And he read the letter and he's like, wow, she's just like her mother. Brienne says, your family's up north. And he's like, I want to die, is his literal response to that.
No, it's dumb. I don't want to tread lightly. That shit's dumb.
My jaw dropped when that happened. And then he dies off screen. That is so stupid.
It would have been better or more understandable if, like, he was a character who had already lost everything, like didn't have any family remaining to fight for. And it's like,
if
okay,
Edmure was the only one alive,
fighting and die there, then go for it. But
right,
there is a cause, there is a fight going on, and you say Brienne can do a better job fighting for her than you can.
That's bullshit, dude. Why not both?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be one or the other. And I'm not at the stage of my life yet where I'm like old and I feel like I just want to, have a bunch of Lannisters invade my home and fight them to the death. I'd rather not.
If I just want to go out fighting.
I want to leave.
Yeah. It's like the castle is not worth keeping. Maybe you could argue, they're never going to let us leave to the north safely. I don't care if I have Jaime's supposed word. They could just ambush us. But like, if you believe that he wouldn't, like, you could have gone away free, you go up north, you retake Winterfell. The Hearts are the Hearts. The Starks become the heart. They're the heart of the North. You take the heart back, then you get your goddamn castle back. It's not worth just sitting there dying for a goddamn castle.
Yeah.
And I don't even think, like, does he walk out of there with his army? No, probably not. But
maybe a few people, but still.
Right. But there is no point to get all the way to the boat and then say, actually, I'm just going to go die. Because there's no substantial writing occurring at this point that is going to give my character anything to live for. That it's so ridiculous, and it really pisses me off to watch that again. But
the one final thing I think I can add to this is the look Blackfish had on, like, when he looked at Edmure. It looked like one of guilt, if you could say, but that was never like really something vocalized. But if he feels guilty that his family died that day, so he's just being driven by this desperation to fight for his family's home, then I still think it's dumb. I think Brienne gave the goddamn speech of her life to convince your ass, and you're just still choosing to die.
I mean, bro, like, the key to the castle was right there. And he said, nope. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that briefly because it really makes me mad. Corey, favorite scene?
Got to be the last scene. Arya doing her thing. I'll give an honorable mention to the Tyrion, Missandei, and Grey Worm scene of them getting tipsy with the wine and making jokes. That was pretty funny. Oh, and I mean, we didn't even talk about Dany coming back. She just casually pulled up.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Personally, I was never really a big fan of the Arya No One arc. It's just never been my favorite. So my favorite scene in this is easily that joke scene when Grey Worm's like, "I make joke." And so that to me is so funny, man.
Yeah.
Other than that, the Dany scene, yeah. So anything else, boys?
Nah.
Good.
All right. If you enjoyed this reaction, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss when these uploads go live. 4-week early access available to Game of Thrones right now on our Patreon. Hit that link in the description below. We also have the full link over there to everything on the channel, including Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon that's airing right now. You can check out our free Discord in the description as well as follow all our socials. See you guys in the next one.
See ya.
See ya.